Hello, hello. So we're going to get started. First, I'm going to start out with um, the rejects that are from this box. So first glance, this is what I saw when I opened the box. I was a little nervous and seemed like it was anything that great that was coming out of it. Um, but let's see what some of the things that I ended up not keeping. Right. So this right here is some little blouse. It looks like it's probably like an Amazon brand or something like this. It was a little bit prettier purple. It was a pretty purple, but it was just like a no-name brand. Then we have this Champion shirt. It was a little bit too worn. If it was my size, I would have kept it just like to work out in or wear around the house. Then we had these dress pants by Liz Claiborne. They were in my size, but they were a little heavy and they were like an older style. And they did have some staining, so I decided to go ahead and just donate those. Next, we have this Avenue shirt. It was in a decent size, a little bigger size, but I don't know if you can see right here, but there was some pilling, so I decided that that wasn't going to be worth keeping. But those were the only things in the box that I saw that were not fit to keep. So let's go ahead and see what I did end up keeping. Okay, I'm hoping that this cooperates with me today. I've been having major problems trying to get this recorded over the past few days. But anyways, so the first thing that we have is this MNG suit pants. It sparkles a little bit. It's kind of hard to see in the picture, but they were kind of cute and they were in good condition. So I figured I would go ahead and start it on eBay. And also all of the items that I have on eBay are going to be cross-posted to Mercari and as well as Poshmark, but they are some bread butter items that I'm just going to put on Mercari because in my view it doesn't make any sense to put them on to eBay because I do have like the mid-level store. So I'm not quite to where I need 10,000 listings yet, but so I was going to go ahead and put a few of these on Mercari only. So the next thing is this pretty Luxology dress. I wish that I could have found a stock photo for this because my pictures does not do it justice. It's really pretty orange color, and it actually got, as you can see, the one watcher in 24 hours. I got a watcher on this like a few hours after I posted it, so hopefully that would sell soon, especially once I cross list it. And I do use Vendu to cross post to other platforms because it's inexpensive and it's really quick to do that. Next, we have a brand that I don't pick up often. It is Fashion Nova, but this was new with tags, and I love the stock photo. I'm not going to use it as my first photo on eBay because they're cracking down, I think, on using stock photos, but it is a 1X though, so that's why I did put in measurements with the bust, but I figure that people who wear Fashion Nova know how it fits, so went ahead and listed that. Started at $25, hoping to get at least 20 for it. I priced my items. I do have a 5% promotion, at least 5% promotion on my store on eBay at like all times, and then I do send out offers when I have offers of likers of about 10%. So I price just expecting to get offers or for them to buy with my percentage off. Then we have the Izod saltwater. I will pick up this brand if it is inexpensive, like $1 or $2. So this is in really good condition. It felt like it had barely been worn. So then we have this Elvis, Elvis tunic top. I went ahead and listed this because it was new with tags. It's pretty. Didn't photograph that great because it is navy blue and as well as black. And this surprisingly got a watcher soon after it was listed as well. So hopefully this will sell off of style, even if it isn't a recognizable brand for a lot of people. Then we have this cute, and I put cottagecore vibes. And as you can see, I probably could have steamed it, but I just did not feel like it. But this UAW, it did have a Ross tag on it, but I went ahead and took it off because it had its own tag. And so I did go ahead and list it for $16. Then we have this cute vibe sportswear dress. It was like an ivory creamy color, slightly lined, really pretty. It is a 1X. I didn't see a lot of things listed in this brand, but I did see some things that have sold and decently. So I went ahead and I put this up for $28.76. Well, probably a little bit more than that. That's with my 5%. But yeah, but I think that this does have a good chance of selling just on style. This was surprising to me. This was Piccone pants. These were vintage, as you can see from the tag. I don't know why my tags are sideways. I should have changed them. Sorry about that. But it does say made in the USA. And I did see some decent sales for this brand. And because it was in really good condition and it was vintage, I did go ahead and start it at the $24.99. Should be in there. It's an older listing. This is Lauren Conrad. This was a really soft sweater. I do not have a lot of good luck with this brand. As you can see, it does have the Kohl's tag for $50, and I do think this is only sold at Kohl's or maybe Kohl's, some other department stores. But because it was new with tags, I went ahead and put it up. And this right here is a program that I'm using. It's an app called Smart Sizer. Pretty cool. So far, I am liking it. It does really well with tops. I'm still playing around, seeing how to get it to do other clothing well. But basically, you just lay it flat or smooth it out when you flat lay it against the wall, and you just snap the picture and it sizes it for you. And so far, it has been pretty accurate. So I'm happy about that, especially for the items that I'm going to throw up on Mercari, because I'm not trying to spend a lot of time on some of those items because it might be like Old Navy and other bread and butter brands, and I just want to put it up real quick, do a couple of pictures, and I'm usually only expecting to get between $8 and maybe $12, $14 for them. But these I listed because of style. I thought they were really cute. Some tropical pants. They were a little bit lightweight, so I figured they could also work for a swimsuit cover-up. But it's Emery Rose, and it seems to me to be a type of brand that's probably sold in TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Then we have Chico's. I do like to sell Chico's, although the jackets don't do that great and don't move that fast for me. But I figured this was a unique style. You have not only the floral, but the animal print, and it is in a nice neutral color. So I did list that. Then we have this pretty vintage sweater. It was in good condition. I never heard of MCX Signature, but I like the buttons. I should have put in the description the show buttons, but and on this one I did use a regular measuring tape because the program didn't look right for me. But as you can see, this right here is the only flaw that I found. but I figured that this would do well based on the color and the style. Then we have these Old Navy active pants. I really like Old Navy active stuff, and this was a really good size. It's 3XL, and it was new with tax, so I went ahead and listed it. It is still available on their website, and I think the price for these was like $35 if I'm not mistaken. Then we have these Abercrombie & Fitch casual joggers. Had like the satin ribbon. They were in decent condition, especially with them being red. So I did go ahead and list these, and I started it for $14.50, hoping to get between $10 to $12 for it. Then next, here are some of the items that I put on Mercari. We have this Isaac Mizrahi Live. This is a brand that is sold on QVC. It looks like it's barely worn, but it's just a basic top. And on Mercari, what I do with my items is I do have where it has smart pricing, where it will gradually lower your price to a price that you have specified as your lowest price. So if someone likes your item, they will get the notifications when the prices drop. So I started with 11, and I have it to where my lowest price is 9. And of course, if people like it, even after it's 9, I'm going to send out offers, because as long as I get like $7 to $8, especially with Mercari not taking fees anymore, I'll be willing to take that lower price. This is something I've been experimenting with, doing some things for free shipping. Like I said, Mercari is no longer taking fees for these bread and butter brands that are lightweight. I wanted to see if having this with free shipping will help it move faster. It was a cool blouse by Divided, which is H&M, but didn't photograph well. Had one little stag on it, but waiting to see if having the free shipping, if that helps. Another as Isaac Mizrahi Live, I started to bundle the two together, but because of difference in colors, and it kind of was a different style too. The other one looked like it was a longer tunic, and it can be like a mini dress kind of thing. I decided to list them separately, but it's a nice pretty blue color. Then we have this tie-dye romper. I listed this because it was new with tags, even though it's an extra small. Hopefully the style and the design will carry it. But I did go ahead and I started this. I think I started out at 16. As you can see, it's at 15.20, so it's been lowering because it has had some blickers on this. Then we have this Terra and Sky, which is a plus size brand that I will pick up, but this one I only listed it because it was new with tags, because even new, it only sells for like $8. So started at $8, and I think I have my smart pricing to go down to $6. So if I get like $5, $6 for this, I'm good. I'll at least get my money back for this. We have this Old Navy top that is just cute blue floral print, has some smockings, kind of hard to see it, but it is in really good condition, looks barely worn. And then the last item I have is just this pretty yellow D & Company sleeveless casual top. This might be something else that I do the free shipping on. If this doesn't sell by the end of the summer, then I'll end up like donating it. But I just figured since I had it and I was only going to have to snap a couple of pictures and then do this, I don't have to measure it, then why not throw it up and see if it sells. Okay, so those were the items that are in my box. I definitely think that I will make my money back because these boxes are not that expensive, but it'll be interesting to see if I do make a decent profit on this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep up with my sales. Another thing that Funday has that I really like is that you can assign tags to certain inventory, and you can, that way you can keep up with what's selling, how much it's selling for, and what kind of profit that you have. So I'm going to tag all of these so that when they sell, I'll know that it came from this box. And in about 3 months, I will be able to see if I made any money and how much money I made from this box. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope everyone has a great day.